Deep in the heart of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, lies a place etched in sorrow and resilience. This place, often overlooked by the bustling city around it, holds within its stones the echoes of countless untold stories. It is not a park or a monument, but a wharf, a seemingly ordinary structure, yet it carries the weight of extraordinary history. Valongo Wharf, once a bustling harbor, now stands as a solemn reminder of a dark chapter in human history, the transatlantic slave trade. This wharf was the entry point for nearly 1 million enslaved Africans, torn from their homes and families, brought here under the most inhumane conditions. This UNESCO World Heritage Site whispers tales of pain, resilience, and the indomitable spirit of those who were forcibly brought to this land. It is a place where the past and present converge, urging us to remember and reflect. The stones of Valongo Wharf have borne witness to unimaginable suffering. Each stone, worn and weathered, holds the silent cries of those who once walked upon them, shackled and broken, yet unyielding in spirit. Here, millions of Africans stolen from their homelands took their first steps on American soil. Their journey was one of unimaginable hardship, yet their arrival marked the beginning of a new chapter, one of survival and resilience. The air, once thick with the stench of fear and despair, now carries the weight of memory and the call for remembrance. Today, Valongo Wharf stands not just as a historical site, but as a testament to the strength and endurance of the human spirit. It reminds us of the atrocities of the past, urging us to ensure that such horrors are never repeated. As we walk along the worn stones, we are reminded of the resilience of those who came before us, and the importance of honoring their legacy. This wharf, silent yet powerful, continues to tell its story to all who are willing to listen. Valongo Wharf's somber history lay buried for centuries, hidden beneath layers of earth and urban development. This site, once bustling with activity, became a silent witness to the passage of time, its secrets locked away beneath the modern cityscape. It was not until 2011, during renovations in the port area, that the wharf's true nature was revealed. Construction workers, while digging deep into the ground, began to uncover remnants of a past long forgotten. The discovery was unexpected, yet it opened a window into a dark chapter of history. Archaeologists, excavating the site, stumbled upon a treasure trove of artifacts, shackles, beads, and amulets. These items, though small and seemingly insignificant, held immense historical value. They were silent witnesses to the horrors that unfolded there, each piece telling a story of suffering and resilience. The shackles, rusted and worn, spoke of the countless lives that were chained and oppressed. The beads and amulets, delicate and intricate, hinted at the cultural heritage and personal stories of those who passed through the wharf. These artifacts were more than just objects, they were tangible connections to a painful past. The discovery sent shockwaves through Brazil and the world. News of the find spread rapidly, drawing attention from historians, scholars, and the general public. People gathered to witness the unearthing of history, their reactions a mix of shock, sorrow, and a newfound awareness of the past. It forced a nation to confront a painful past, long ignored and buried under layers of time. Discussions about historical injustices and the legacy of the transatlantic slave trade became more prominent. Educational talks and public forums were held to address the significance of the discovery and its implications for contemporary society. Valongo Wharf, once a forgotten footnote, emerged as a powerful symbol of the transatlantic slave trade's brutal legacy. The site was transformed into a memorial, a place for reflection and remembrance. It stands as a testament to the resilience of those who suffered and a reminder of the importance of acknowledging and learning from history. Imagine being ripped from your home, your family, your life. Imagine being shackled and crammed into the hull of a ship, tossed about by the merciless sea. This was the reality for millions of Africans during the transatlantic slave trade. The journey, known as the Middle Passage, was a nightmare of disease, starvation, and unimaginable cruelty. Many perished during the harrowing voyage. Those who survived arrived on foreign shores, stripped of their dignity, their names replaced with numbers. Valongo Wharf, the largest slave port in the Americas, became the entry point for an estimated 900,000 enslaved Africans. Each artifact unearthed at Valongo Wharf tells a story. Iron shackles, corroded by time, speak of the brutal reality of forced confinement. Beads and amulets imbued with cultural significance whisper of the enduring spirit and beliefs that even the horrors of slavery could not extinguish. These artifacts are more than just objects, they are tangible connections to the individuals who endured the unimaginable at Valongo Wharf. They serve as poignant reminders of the resilience of the human spirit in the face of unspeakable adversity. Section 5. Shackles and Sorrow, the Human Cost. The human cost of the transatlantic slave trade is immeasurable. Millions of lives were cut short, families torn apart, and cultures decimated. The legacy of this brutal system continues to cast a long shadow, impacting social, economic, and racial dynamics to this day. Valongo Wharf stands as a stark reminder of this painful past. It compels us to confront the horrors of slavery, to acknowledge the enduring legacy of this inhumane system, and to work towards a more just and equitable world. Section 6. Valongo's Legacy, Remembering the Forgotten. Valongo Wharf is not just a site of suffering, it is a place of remembrance. It is a testament to the strength and resilience of those who were enslaved and their descendants who continue to thrive despite the horrors inflicted upon them. The site has become a pilgrimage site for many, a place to honor their ancestors and to connect with their heritage. It serves as a reminder that the transatlantic slave trade was not just an event in the past, it is a legacy that continues to shape our world. Section 7. A Global Reckoning, Confronting the Past. The discovery of Valongo Wharf is part of a larger global reckoning with the legacy of slavery and colonialism. Around the world, monuments are being re-evaluated, historical narratives challenged, and marginalized voices amplified. This process of confronting the past is not always easy or comfortable. It requires us to ask difficult questions about our history and ourselves, but it is an essential step towards building a more just and equitable future. Section 8. Preserving the Past, Informing the Present. Preserving sites like Valongo Wharf is crucial. They serve as tangible reminders of the past, educating present and future generations about the horrors of slavery and the importance of fighting for justice and equality. By understanding the past, we can learn from its mistakes and strive to create a better future. Valongo Wharf, in its silence, speaks volumes about the resilience of the human spirit and the importance of never forgetting. Section 9. Valongo Wharf, a catalyst for dialogue. Valongo Wharf has become a catalyst for dialogue about race, identity, and social justice in Brazil and beyond. It has sparked conversations about the enduring legacy of slavery and its impact on contemporary society. These dialogues, while sometimes difficult, are essential for healing and progress. They allow us to confront uncomfortable truths, challenge existing power structures, and work towards a more just and equitable world. Section 10. Education and Remembrance, Honoring the Ancestors. Education and remembrance are key to ensuring that the horrors of the transatlantic slave trade are never forgotten. By learning about the past, we can honor the memory of those who suffered and work to prevent such atrocities from happening again. Sites like Valongo Wharf serve as powerful educational tools, providing tangible connections to the past and inspiring future generations to fight for justice and equality. Section 11. A Beacon of Hope, a Call for Justice. Valongo Wharf, though a site of immense suffering, also stands as a beacon of hope. This historic site, once a point of arrival for countless enslaved Africans, now serves as a powerful symbol of resilience and remembrance. It is a place where the echoes of the past meet the aspirations of the future, reminding us of the strength and endurance of the human spirit. It is a testament to the resilience of the human spirit, the power of remembrance, and the enduring fight for justice. The artifacts and memorials here tell stories of pain and perseverance, of lives lost and legacies that continue to inspire. Each stone, each plaque, each flower left in memory speaks volumes about the importance of acknowledging our history and learning from it. As we reflect on the lessons of Valongo Wharf, let us commit to building a world where such atrocities are never repeated. Educational tours and commemorative events held here serve as poignant reminders of our collective responsibility. They urge us to educate future generations about the past, to foster empathy and to promote a culture of peace and understanding, a world where all people are treated with dignity and respect. This vision of a just and equitable society is not just a dream but a necessity. It calls for active participation from each one of us, regardless of our backgrounds. By coming together in solidarity, we can challenge injustices and advocate for the rights of all individuals. Let Valongo Wharf serve as a reminder that the fight for justice and equality is ongoing. The engraved names on the memorials are not just markers of the past, but calls to action for the present and future. They remind us that the struggle for human rights is far from over, and that every small act of kindness and justice contributes to a larger movement, and that we all have a role to play in creating a more just and equitable world. Whether through community activism, education, or simply standing up against discrimination in our daily lives, each effort counts. Let us be inspired by the legacy of Valongo Wharf to work tirelessly towards a future where justice, equality, and human dignity are the cornerstones of our society.